Hey guys, today I want to talk about some water hose upgrades that I've just made for the camper. I want to share this water hose with you because I think you might like it if you decide to pick you up one and kind of replace these really aggravating traditional style water hoses. So these two hoses right here are the ones that I purchased back whenever we bought the camper. I got this one first right here, and then I bought another one to have as a separate water hose to use outside of the camper. All right, so I just got these 0G RV and marine water hoses, and I love this water hose. I've actually already got one here at the shop that I've been using for almost a year now. I've got a 75 footer that I use, and it'll actually stretch from over there on the other side, I'll show it to you, all the way out to the front of the camper, which is what I use whenever I wash it. The great thing about these style of water hoses right here is that they don't get stiff like this style of water hose here. You know, you get any kind of cold weather and these things just get really stiff. You can't get them to uncoil. You know, they just want to spring all over the place, and they're hard to wrap up too. These, you don't have that issue. These are made out of like a true rubber hose, and then they have this nylon style sheath over it to protect it. All right, but let me show you the one that I'm already using. This is my 75 footer 0G water hose right here. The thing to remember, the difference between regular use water hose for outdoors is going to be black, at least with the 0G anyway, and then the ones for RV and marine use that would be used for like drinking water is going to be blue. And that's kind of traditionally with water hoses used for RV, is they're going to be blue or white to indicate that they are made for, you know, drinking water out of them. But anyway, this super flexible hose right here that doesn't kink up whenever you pull it out. It's a lot smaller in diameter and it coils up really easy. So like I said, that's a 75 footer right there, and I just love it. So let's pull one of these out of the box right here, and you can see, I wanted you just to see, you know, the carton and what they look like. So I know it kind of looks like a bird's nest right now, but we'll you see how kind of compact it is. Once you get it, you can roll that thing up. But again, it's going to be the blue, but the box will say marine and hose, RV and marine hose right there. But a lot smaller, it doesn't coil up on you, and a lot easier to store and pack and use. Whenever you're using this and you turn the water on, it just straightens itself out, and you're not dealing with all these kinks like a traditional water hose. So I'm looking forward to starting to use these right here. And by the way, all of the stuff that I've been using and I buy for the camper, I've been adding to my Amazon store. I've got an Amazon affiliate store. I'll have a link there so you can click on it. Look in the video description down below, and it'll take you to it. And look at one of the idea lists that I believe I named it RV accessories. And stuff like this, all these things right here is going to be in that, and you can simply click on that and buy one if you would like to. It is a way to support the channel, so I just want everybody to be aware of that. If you don't want to support it monetarily, then don't go through that link and just find it on your own. So these are some of the other pieces right here that you'll want to get for your camper. This is just a simple water filter right here, and it comes with this little flexible extension right there, so that it's a little bit easier, less pressure on the fitting whenever you screw it in. This is a really important piece right here, and this is just a 90-degree elbow that, in this case, you're going to screw it into your water filter right here. All right, and then so what this does, let me take you over to the camper. All right, so here's my city water connection right there, and so this will screw into there, and it helps reduce the pressure off of this plastic fitting right there. All right, these are really cheap. I think they're like, you know, $5 or so, and I've got those on my Amazon store, but you can also find them in the stores just as easy. So you just screw that in, and then your water filter is going to be hanging underneath this fitting right there. I went ahead and unraveled it, and I'll show you just how nice it is to be able to coil these up. I probably need to pull it out and straighten it up, but you can see just right out of the box just how much easier it is to coil this water hose up and store it away. Okay, it does not do the kinking that the traditional water hose does, and you can wrap it up real tight. So love these 0G water hoses, and I'd highly recommend upgrading your traditional style to one of these right here. Always be sure that you got your water pressure regulator as well. This is one that I bought when I bought the camper, and this will reduce the pressure down to 50 to 55 psi. A lot of the water spigots at the campgrounds have a really high water pressure, which is nice to have, but you don't want that water pressure going in your camper. You're likely to blow a line. So always make sure that you have a water pressure regulator there. And then the other thing that I like to have too, because I've got 2 water hoses, is just a simple Y splitter. I put this on the spigot. One's going to feed the camper, and the other one I'm going to have a separate water hose hooked to with a nozzle, so that, you know, whenever I'm washing things down outside, I have a separate water hose to use. All right, well, one last thing I wanted to point out, you know, of course, is the nice sheet that's around the water hose right there. They've also got these really nicely machined fittings on the end. Just very nice construction. I love the way these hoses are made. They work really good, and I love these knurled fittings here. You can easily screw it together. So I just take it like this, and I just kind of loop it around one time and then screw it together like that to kind of help keep it all together. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe this will help you out. I'd recommend picking one up, and we'll see you on the next video.